Mayor Richard Strick is in studio with us on this fine Thursday morning. Mayor, good morning to you.
Hey, good morning to you too, Monty, and all your wonderful listeners out there.
Well, thank you very much. This is the first broadcast for April. Hard to believe we're already into April, but here it is.
Yeah, it's not even April Fool's, and here we are.
Uh-oh, look out. I think there's only one April Fool here, and, well, it's me. All right, there you go. So what is going on? Lots of stuff to talk about this morning, so let's jump right into it.
Yeah, quite a bit of activity, and we want to start off with a couple just kind of general public service announcements about a couple projects downtown that might cause folks to need to drive a little bit more attentively, a little more carefully downtown on Jefferson and also on State Street. The first project is a city-led project on State Street. We are proceeding with demolition of 201 West State Street. This is a building that the owner passed away a few years ago, and the roof has just gotten to such a caved-in condition that it is an extremely unsafe site, and so we're working to bring that down. So we shouldn't interfere anything with traffic flow, but we'll be taking up a couple parking spots there for safety reasons, and just ask folks to be patient and steer clear of the area if they can, and not to worry about the buildings on either side, because we'll be taking appropriate steps to maintain and preserve those, working with the owners of those buildings. And then the second project coming up is actually a privately led project. So this is concerning 441 North Jefferson Street. This is a building that had a antique shop in it for a long time. It's right next to Dr. Eckert's parking lot. That building is going to be being brought down as well to make room for new construction there at 441 North Jefferson. And again, that's a private project, but again, it's going to take up some parking spaces, and there's going to be a couple days where traffic will actually be rerouted on North Jefferson just due to the logistical challenges for that demolition.
All right, so just make sure you're, again, like you mentioned, driving extra carefully and slowing down in those areas. It's going to take you a little longer to get to where you're going, but we want you to get there safely, if nothing else, you know. So, and then a big project that's underway right now, and I believe we're talking arboretum, right? That's in the radar here. So let's talk about that.
Yeah, very excited about the new Arboretum project going in at Evergreen Park outside of the city limits, but again, it is a city park, and so our Parks Department's been doing a great job of securing funding from the DNR for this project and recruiting volunteers, and we're really looking forward to, I think right now we're up to around 38 volunteers have signed up to help with planting 80 trees out at Evergreen Park on April 30th between 9 and noon, and again, just really excited to get our hands dirty maybe for the first time this spring season, and hoping that weather works well for us in that.
Man, I'm hoping it does too. And have they decided what types of trees they're going to be planting out there, or is that still in the process?
Yeah, they have a list of all native species and tree types from here in the state of Indiana, so there's not going to be anything that isn't already native to Indiana, but this arboretum, of course, will be planned and plotted out to have a broad diversity of trees in it, so that it can be an educational tool, so we can introduce people of all ages to just the beautiful diversity of tree species here in Indiana.
Fantastic, and it's something that can be enjoyed for years to come. As far as that goes. And if people are interested in volunteering, how do they communicate that? Phone number, is there, I mean, I'm sure there are lots of ways they can do that, so let's run over some of those. Yeah,
there's great opportunities to sign up through the city website or through our Facebook page. There's been information posted with the city newsletter as well. And if you strike out on those options, if you call into the city building and talk to Amber Rensberger, she'll get you to the right place, or call over to City Services and talk to the Parks Department over there. But again, we've got a great turnout plan for this, and we're looking forward to getting it going.
That's going to be a fantastic time, and it's really showing how this sense of ecclesia or community has been coming together around this arboretum. And like you said, you've already had a lot of people showing interest, so that's a good sign going forward, and I'm sure a lot of people are going to be enjoying this once it gets off the ground.
Yeah, and one of the things I always get excited about with these projects is I'm always amazed every time there's at least one or two volunteers that it's the first time they will have been in this park. They didn't even know it existed, but they want to help out, and so it introduces our park system to folks who didn't realize the hidden treasures that we have in our backyard here.
Well, and with all the different trails and walking paths we have, that kind of ties into that too. It really gets you out, and especially with fuel prices being what they are, the fact that we have some of these opportunities is just incredible.
Yeah, we all know that there's great value in what we could call maybe that cheaper, more public option entertainment of spending time with your family, throwing around a baseball, tossing a frisbee, kicking a soccer ball around, or playing a little backyard football. And our parks give great space for families to mix and mingle and connect and be active.
That is fantastic. And I've never gotten involved in any of those backyard football games. I was left back. That's what I was. They didn't want me on their football team. They didn't think I'd be very good at it. And they're probably right. But so any other things to talk about? Any up-and-coming things or something you want listeners to know about here this morning? I know with summer rapidly approaching and spring here, what else is on the agenda?
Yeah, we've talked before about and I've had to play a bit coy, and I still have to play a little coy, but I can give a little bit more information this morning. But May 12th, we have scheduled a groundbreaking for the first customer at the new industrial park, and we're very excited about this investment. We think they're going to be a great corporate partner for us in the community here, and again, the state and the company have not yet signed off on their marketing around it to let folks know. But we are excited to be welcoming them to the community in this project and this investment, and it's going to be really good. We're very excited for it.
So it's definitely they're going to be there, but we cannot yet upset that teacup as far as giving a name or anything.
That's correct. That's correct. It is their prerogative to share as they would like, and I can't spill that tea.
All right. Well, we won't do any of that. But hopefully soon we'll be able to spill that tea on air.
Hopefully.
I'm looking forward to it because, hey, that means a lot of opportunities coming into town, I'm sure, and just going to be a great thing all the way around.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Well, we definitely want to thank you for swinging in here and talking to us a little bit this morning and encourage people to step up with the Arboretum. And, again, what is the date on that?
Yeah, for the Arboretum, the volunteer project there is April 30th, and I know we've got a lot of out-of-town listeners as well, and so as they come back to town, we just invite them to come check out all the new businesses that have been opening up on the downtown mall, and not only here in the city of Huntington, but throughout the entire county. There's a lot of good things going on, a lot of new opportunities.
Man, it is fantastic, and we're hoping that continues to grow, and we can be quite a epicenter for entertainment, if you will, and other things. I'm looking forward to it. But, Mayor, thank you so much for taking a little time with us.
Hey, thank you, Monty, and have a great day, everyone.